Okay, this is number 10. In number 10, we have an equation in standard form, and we want to go to vertex form. And that 1/2 tripped everybody up. So let's take a look at it in detail. First thing we have to do is pick out our a and our b out of the original equation. A is whatever is multiplied by the x squared term. So in this case, a is 1/2. And b is whatever is multiplied by the x term, in this case, positive 4, just 4. Okay, so now when we go to plug in to find h, we have a formula, the opposite of b over 2 times a. Well, the opposite of b being 4, opposite sign is going to be -4. Now we have 2 from the formula, and our a is 1/2. This is where everybody freaked out a little. Think about this. How do we multiply a fraction? Well, if we wrote 2 as a fraction times 1/2, remember you multiply across the numerators, that would give us 2. Multiply across the denominators, that would give us 2. 2 over 2, that simplifies down to 1. The other thing you could have done is plug this into your calculator. How do you plug in 1/2? Well, isn't 1/2 the same thing as 0.5? 2 times 0.5 in your calculator is also going to give you 1. Or you could just think, if I have 2 1/2s, what do I have? I have a whole. I have a 1. So at any rate, when we simplify, we end up with -4 over 1, which is just the same thing as -4. Okay, so there's our h. K, how do we find k? We write down exactly the original problem, exactly as is, but where we see an x, we're going to write a -4 in parentheses. So we'll say 1/2 times -4 in parentheses squared plus 4 times -4 in parentheses plus 9. Now you'll plug this in your calculator exactly as is, and when you do, you'll get 1. If you don't get 1 when you plug it in your calculator, I want you to make sure you plugged it in right, or come ask me, come ask Miss Lewis, and we'll walk you through making sure that you can plug it in your calculator correctly. You don't want to miss a problem because of calculator issues. Okay, so that gives us our vertex. Our HK is our vertex, which is -4, 1, but that's not going far enough. That's our vertex. We actually need to get this in vertex form. Our formula for vertex form is right here. So we'll just start plugging in. We've got y equals, okay, a. What is our a? Oh, hey, our a is 1/2 right up here. Plug in 1/2. And we've got parentheses x. Okay, here's where it gets a little tricky. Notice that you have a -h here in your formula. That means we want to take the opposite sign of whatever our h is. What is our h? Our h is -4, so we want to take the opposite sign and say +4. Close parentheses, squared. Now this is plus k, so we're just going to write in whatever our k is. In this case, +1. And there's our answer for number 10.